Rare diseases are rare in terms of the amount of research that's done on them.
Trying to actually translate what we know in terms of basic science and all the things we accumulated over the years and pretty much now converting this knowledge to a good sort of outcome, hopefully.
It's not every day we get the parents of a child come to us and say, "Go on, I challenge you, do this." It's pretty motivating.
Nice to meet you.
How is Alissa today? How's she feeling?
Wow. Brain.
14 days old.
14-day-old mini brain.
So they'll go about this.
I'm making some really beautiful neurons and brain organoids. Let's have a look down the microscope and then we can see. So we'll be able to use these to find some reasons as to why this mutation causes this disease. The little neurons starting to poke out into the gel.
They can test in a petri dish on Tallulah's brain that is pretty much identical to her brain. They can test these treatments.
This is cutting edge, what they're doing here, growing organoids. It's kind of right out of a sci-fi movie, in my opinion, but I think they're doing something really, really important.
The first step is to work out what is actually going wrong, and once we know that, then we'll be able to start screening drugs and find something that will fix the problems that these children have.
Having them here today sort of brings it back really closely, right? Why we are doing this and how urgent this is, and it's super exciting that we are making so much progress.
Perhaps 10% of neurological diseases are so-called rare, but they're all different. And even with hereditary spastic paraplegia, there's like 80 different genes which can be mutated. With this one occurring, estimates of 1 in a million, who's going to be looking at that as a saleable drug?
This is why the drug repurposing is such a good idea for this type of disease, because it's not something that large pharma will take from step one all the way through. But if you have a drug that's already out there, then it's easier to contact that pharmaceutical company and talk to them about it, and it's easier to progress it. It's also important for sort of indications like we're talking about here today, where you have very little knowledge of what you're looking for. So the first step is to look for a drug that's already made it out to the market. For us to have access to 2 patient samples is pretty amazing, incredibly rare.
It's a duplicate of the same disease, but coming from different patients. So, we improve our certainty about this.
We hope this, gets off the ground, takes off, and it might help not just our kid Alissa, Tallulah, but many others out there as well.
It's really warming and it gives us so much confidence that we are doing the right thing. It's not a pipe dream. Things are working and they're working quickly.